Hi, it's me, Mallory from Trendy Vintage Classic, and I am back here with another What Sold video so that you know what is selling, so that you know what to look out for. I'm also going to include some Facebook Marketplace items that sold really quickly for me at the end, so make sure to wait till the end for that. This will be a pretty quick video. I'm just going to highlight some of my favorite sales over the past couple of weeks. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Mallory and I have an eBay store called Trendy Vintage Classic. That is also my name across all platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and now I am on Pinterest as well. And that connection to my Zazzle store. I'm also creating personalized and reseller tees that are pretty funny. So make sure you check that out. Maybe I'll show you some in the next video. All right, so to get started, the first item is a Victoria's Secret vintage new with tags. Now, in this video, I have two vintage robes that are new with tags. So that's kind of exciting because I can find vintage items, but not always new with tags, especially for something like a silk robe. So this was a very special robe. As you can see, it's beautiful. It's this maroon color, 100% silk. Guys, this sold like within a few days. And I have been getting so lucky at Savers. Every time I go there with my coupon, I always find a vintage robe or a Victoria's Secret of some sort. So it really works out for me. They always sell. So if you see vintage Victoria's Secret and you can tell by the tag, I'll link that up above, grab it, okay, if it's a great price. They sell consistently for me. All right, so the next item is from Brew, which is an anthropology brand, as you may know. It's just a basic Brew tunic. That's the word I use, tunic, high-low, that's still in style, and that's their moss green, which is typical for Brew. Just a nice, fun shirt. I didn't pay a lot for it, so I did accept an offer of $18.99 for shipping to get things moving. The next item is a book. I will sell vintage books since my name is Trendy Vintage Classic. Even though I focus on clothing, I won't pass up a good book. So I did get this for free though from my mother, so shout out to her. And this is a vintage 17 magazine book on etiquette, and a lot of people are really into that stuff. So I kind of know what's worth putting up and what's not, and as you continue in your reselling, you will find that out as well. Textbooks, I recently sold a few textbooks. Those sell well if they're current. So yes, I don't limit myself. The next item is the other brand new with tag, vintage. And when I say vintage, this robe is probably from the 60s, I would say. And you can see it's beautiful detail. It's quilted. It has a lace trim on it, and it's from Movie Star Lingerie. And there was nothing up there like this. So guys, I paid $7.50 for this at my local consignment shop. I had my eye on it for a couple of weeks, and a lot of resellers don't go to this consignment shop. I can tell because I always wait for the items. The longer they sit, the more the price gets reduced. So this item was more expensive, and I waited. I memorized the date that it was going to drop to the lowest price, and I went back that day, and sure enough, it was there. Because, like I said, not a lot of resellers go there. It's just people just buying clothes for a good price. So I will keep that my secret. So I was super excited about this. $80 I got for it plus shipping, and I only paid $7.50. So that was a wonderful flip, and it did sell within a week to 2 weeks. The next item, I love selling luxury or designer items. You guys know that if you know me. Is an authentic Prada Milano black bag. It is made in Italy, and it is a vintage purse. So it was pretty beat up, so that's why I accepted an offer of $110. People still want the designer names. Prada is super expensive. We know this. This bag could cost brand new $2,000, you know. So It was pretty beat up. I did get it off of Facebook Marketplace for $30 to someone who she was getting rid of a couple things. I bought 2 Prada bags off of her. One was in a lot nicer condition, so I currently have that listed at about $234. It's a really cute pink one if you're interested. I paid a little more for that one, but it did come with the authentication card and the desk cover, so I knew they were authentic. I always chat with who I'm buying from and, you know, kind of feel them out, make sure I know that these things are authentic. And I bought a few other things from her, a pair of Chloe shoes. So yes, this sold right away, as I knew, for $110, and that was a great profit because I paid $30 for it. So perfect. The next item, you guys know Bolo, a Bolo item, Victorinox, that makes Swiss Army. The duffel bags, the pullovers for men, like anything with this brand sells really well for me. It sells so quickly. I did pay about $5.50 for this at a thrift store, and there was 2 of them there. I grabbed both of them right away before anyone else could get to them because I know the value in these. So this one sold for $42 and $12.80 shipping. Just a reminder, guys, I usually stick to clothing, so with this item I did not put the correct dimensions on it, and I ended up putting it in a box. I wanted to make it super pretty with tissue paper and all of that instead of just throwing it in a poly mailer. Plus I didn't have a poly mailer big enough for it, and I ended up getting charged from UPS through eBay an extra like really wasted money, like $13. I was really upset about that, but I still didn't lose money since I only paid $5.50 for it and it sold for $42 plus $12.80 shipping. But just a reminder, pay attention to those dimensions, guys, because they will get you. They're really cracking down on that. That's why I like to stick to these little clothes. So like the next item, these men's Reebok 4X new with tag athletic shorts. They have a drawstring, speed width. This is a favorite of mine because I did find it in Marshall's. If you follow me on Instagram, you would know that I did a Marshall's resale arbitrage. Oh, my last video also, I was doing retail arbitrage at Marshall's. So this is one of my items. I paid like $6 for it on clearance. Always hit up the men's clearance rack, guys. It's just so much fun to just be in a nice store. So I grabbed this and it sold for $29.99. Now, my trick is that larger men's items sell for me no matter what. I won't say no matter what. Like any athletic sportwear name brand, it doesn't have to be super expensive, like Reebok, you know, that's not really expensive. Nike, of course, even Champion has sold for me larger sizes because I guess they're just harder to find for men, and men I find don't tend to really haggle with me and send a lot of offers. They just buy them. So this did sell really quickly for $29.99 and I paid $6 for it with retail arbitrage. So that was great. This next item is really cool. It is a genuine leather wristlet, black, and it has a little charm on the end. So it is Irish, and let me tell you, anything that comes from Ireland, I like to pay attention to, and I like to pick up and see if it's worth selling, because for some reason, items from Ireland or items that show Irish pride just sell really well. Unless they have a lot of Irish pride, I don't know. But this I only paid $1 for at a consignment shop. And it is a consignment shop that I go to that I drive a little bit to get to. It's in a wealthy town, and they run the consignment shop for like a local charity, and so it was one of the markdown items because it had sat there. I got it for $1 and it sold for $24. Not bad. I think I had it up for $29.99 and accepted an offer. And it was really light to ship, but I did charge priority shipping because, you know, it's leather and originally it was $30. So I don't always go by weight. Sometimes I just want the peace of mind of knowing the item is covered. But yeah, so always keep that in mind if you see something that is from Ireland or just has, you you know, the charm, the lucky charm, anything like that. It's worth looking at. So the next thing I want to talk about is Facebook Marketplace. And I know I've been promising to talk about this for a couple videos and haven't gotten around, so I'm sorry. So I'm just going to show 2 shots up above. The first one will show a list of 4 pairs of shoes. So shoes for me have been selling super quickly on Facebook Marketplace. Nothing super expensive, I find, because I do have a couple higher item prices that haven't sold. Just like, you know, a few dollars here and there. So the Dansko shoes, Dansko's are a Bolo brand, we know that, but I also had these listed on eBay for a few weeks. They didn't sell, and I put them on Facebook Marketplace and they literally sold the next day. So hey, and they have cheaper fees. It's 5% versus eBay's 9%. I know there's more protection with eBay, but for some items like this that aren't super expensive, I will. I did open up a Facebook Marketplace business account, and so to do that, you need to make an additional Facebook page as a business page, which I have for Trendy Vintage Classic, and they offered me my first 50 items free shipping labels. So this is another seller point to selling items. This was before that though. This was just on my regular page. So people bought these shoes before I even opened up the account with the free shipping label. So right now my items on Facebook Marketplace have free shipping. So those are gonna sell quickly. But yes, a pair of girls Adidas sneakers that I got for free for $15. Adidas Slides are just anything that is just, you know, in season. I feel like in like a good name brand just sells quickly if you sell it for a decent price. Like these were mine and I didn't like the way they fit, so I just put them up. I think I got them at Kohl's for like $20, so I just threw them up there, and they sold within like an hour, and I had multiple people still messaging me if they were still available. So Adidas Slides, Adidas flip-flops, Nike, anything like that. Steve Madden, same thing. It was just a wedge that was mine and I didn't like the way it fit, so I got rid of that. You know, it's always great to continuously go through your household, your child, your husband, yourself, your items to see what you're not using and what's taking up space and what could be a profit to put into your business instead of just sitting around collecting dust. The next one were Nikes. Anything comfort we know is just selling right now. People are adventurous in the summer, so these are good Nike shoes to walk around in. They're comfortable. These were my daughter's and she didn't really wear them, so I sold them. The next ones are the Birkenstocks. Those sell really quickly too. At a decent price, $25. I had them for $30, accepted an offer $25 because these were mine. And again, I'm very picky with shoes and I did not like the way they felt. Then I got rid of my 2 pairs of Toms. I just bundled them together for $18. Got rid of them. A pair of Lucky Brand flats. I think I listed these 2 cheap because I put $8 and they sold in like 10 seconds. And then women's Clarks, new, no box for $25. So all of those shoes honestly sold like within hours to days. So if you have some shoes laying around, I highly suggest hopping up on Facebook Marketplace and throwing them up for a decent price, and that's some more money that you can now put into your business. And if you have shoes that are sitting on eBay, like I did, try throwing them on Facebook Marketplace because that's a whole different audience, and see what happens. A few of my shoes flew when I put them on Facebook Marketplace, but they were sitting on eBay. And one I actually had, the Clark shoes, the last pair, I had up for less money on eBay, and they still sold for more on Facebook Marketplace, so you never know. Alright guys, so that's it. That's my what sold video. Continue to look out for comfortable shoes, Bolo name brands, and let me know in the comments below what shoes you have been selling and what brands you've been selling for the summertime so that we can all learn from each other. Alright, thank you so much. Check you next time. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed and like this video so I can continue making content for you. Thank you.